Peace, everyone. This is Minister Jew back with another quantum technique. This one is entitled The Money Magnet, the Wishing Well Technique. And I just want to introduce you guys to this technique very briefly about what it is, why it works, and how it works. And if you're interested, you'll be able to purchase this technique. The link will be down in the description box below if you're interested. But let's jump right into it. So what is the wishing well? The wishing well is a technique that I created well over 4 years ago inside of our private quantum network, specifically the quantum imaging membership. All right. And a bunch of my members have utilized this technique over the years, and they have gotten some amazing results. And I'm going to be flashing some of their screenshot testimonials here on this video just so that you can kind of see some of the stuff that happens from people who either use it regularly or people who use it sparingly. It varies depending upon the level in which you consistently use it. And so I'd advise every and anyone, if they're going to be serious about their financial freedom, that this technique should be something that's on repeat on a regular basis. We get into how often you should do it, what times you should do it in the actual video once you download the technique from the website. So let's talk about it. You have to condition your mind, ladies and gentlemen. That's the trick. A lot of times you hear the law of attraction, and they make it seem so easy. Well, the truth of the matter is it takes conditioning and repetition, and these are things that people usually suffer with or have a hard time doing, which is why people usually need coaching. All right. And so what we do is I have taught my members and other people who have purchased this from me, or people who I've just helped out, who may have been in a tight situation that I've known personally. I tell them, hey, you have to condition your mind for prosperity, for success, for abundance. And so what this technique has is a bunch of associative principles in it that train the mind to identify you with money and currency flowing to you. All right. And so what I like to do also is to reassure people who come into my memberships or people who may buy products from me. It's not a philosophy from Minister Jew. All right. What I'm doing is presenting something to the people that has come from years of solid research, from real case studies in scientific journals, magazines, etc., books, etc. And so what happens from that study is you learn that when you condition the mind, you literally start to create a tethering anchor effect in the subconscious mind. And once that takes place, your behavior starts to change. Your beliefs start to change. Your actions begin to change. So imagery, all right, when repetitively introduced to the mind through different structures in the brain, start to change who you are as a person. And when you change who you are as a person, you start to create a new mold in the reality around you. Now, where can we verify this, Minister Jew? I always like to get some sources, right, to give people confidence to click the buy now button because they know they can lean on real research to get results. So what happens when we imagine? When we imagine, we are more likely to reproduce it in the physical world or real life. This is a neurological fact. Where can we find this? You can find this in a piece of literary work entitled Thinking Ahead, The Case for Motor Imagery and Perspective Judgments and Prehension. This was in Cognition in the year 2000 by S.H. Johnson. Again, Thinking Ahead, The Case for Motor Imagery and Perspective Judgments of Prehension, Cognition, 2000, S.H. Johnson. What else happens, Minister Jew, when we begin to subjectively appropriate imagery? Motor functions, all right, start to come online, meaning what? We start to act, we start to do. And this is where a lot of people get confused and they shun the idea of visualization actually working because they think, oh, but you're still going to have to do something physical. Well, guess what? The imagery in the visualization is the catalyst that prompts you to take action. So when we start seeing it subjectively, it literally prompts us to act or to move, i.e. motor functions. Where can we find this? Motor Imagery and its Implications for Understanding the Motor System, Progressive Brain Research 2009 by J. Munzer. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Once we begin to take an image and appropriate it subjectively, our whole persona begins to change. And when that happens, you start to change the energy around you. You start to magnetize different experiences and circumstances your way. So, hey, um, if you're interested, again, the link will be down in the description box below. Visit the website, theimaginationguru.com. Click on the Shops tab, scroll down to Webinars, and when you click there, it's a few webinars there, but you scroll down, you'll see this technique, the quantum money magnet visualization technique. I expect to hear great things from the people who purchase it. Email me. Let me know how everything works out for you. I love to share people's testimonials. I love to hear people's success stories from utilizing this information. So again, thank you for all of the support, and peace.